All right, so we're here with Leonce Crump, who just shared with us in our main meeting. Lance, you have such a cool perspective because of your history and your background, particularly being an athlete, having played in the NFL. You talked a lot tonight about finding purpose, finding meaning in life beyond the things of this world. When did that start to really click with you?
I search for meaning in so many things. First in sports, even in academics to some degree, in women, in status, in all of the things that we run to. And I think that really first began to click for me. Well, I've been married for almost 12 years, and well into my marriage, realizing that even there, even in my marriage, even in my ministry, I was still looking for a valuation of who I am, and that my production, my output, my impact, my reach, my ability to lead and love my wife would be the thing that would finally give me meaning and be this ultimate satisfaction. And I think the reaction to that is often, well, no, throw away the world, we're not children of the world, let's forget about the world, let's just hold tight till heaven gets here. And neither of those perspectives are correct, and that's why I love the writing of the teacher, which finds this beautiful balance between enjoying all that God has made. So you heard me say that our theology begins in Genesis 1, not Genesis 3. God made the world very good. He called it very good. And even though it's been infected by this cancer called sin, it's still a beautiful place, and there are beauties to behold, and there are still marks of God's hand all over it, though the earth groans, according to Romans 8. It is on its way to its liberation. And so we exist in that in-between where we know that the source of our meaning is He that made us, and so we can rightly enjoy and take pleasure in the other things that have been made rather than looking to them for worth, evaluation, and meaning.
Right, yeah, that's great. And I know for us, with this conference, it's predominantly college students. And so they're in a phase of life where kind of the reality for them is a lot of what they're working towards is about the future. It's about, what this degree I need, this job I'm going to have, this future spouse. What does it look like for students to really live in the present and trust God for the present, even amidst a stage of life that's really focused on the future?
Yeah, I think what I advise our students most often is, as they are embracing their present reality and being grateful and thankful for where they are and what they have, and planning for the future. It's not wrong to plan for the future, but there's that precipice where thinking and praying and planning tips over into obsession and control and anxiety and fear. And again, just going back to what we just talked about, that is the exact balance and the exact tension along which the teacher is navigating, is to say, remember your Creator in all of your planning, in all of your praying, in all of your thinking, in all of your future forecasting, so that it doesn't turn into anxiety and fear and control and clamping down and trying to dot every I and cross every T, and living so far into the future and trying to manage not only your present expectations, but those outcomes that you completely miss the present and all of the beautiful things that God would show you, would do in and through you in this present reality if you were satisfied with the present, hopeful toward the future, and left both in God's hands.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you so much for your challenge today and for sharing with us from the Word.
Yeah, man, glad to do it. Grateful to be here.